Amazon revealed its dystopian attack helicopter all the way back in August 2020, and as of time of filming, it still hasn't been released. And I can't imagine what could be causing the delay. Could it be that it's a terrible idea and they haven't figured out how to get it to open doors yet? The new dystopian attack helicopter from Ring. Burglars beware, because with Ring... This video is a breakdown of everything wrong with this utterly preposterous idea. Everything from security to practicality to basically utter pointlessness. And Jeff Bezos will be mocked from beginning to end. Why? Because he thinks he's got away with it. Jeff Bezos is like, if I promote myself to chairman and go to space, no one will know that I'm still manipulating things from the moon. Hashtag Bond villain. Why do people keep telling me he's not in charge anymore? He's the chairman! Just because him and his brother became space hippies doesn't mean he's not entirely culpable for all the terrible things Amazon does. But I digress. Here are all of the reasons you shouldn't spend $250 on this Orwellian nightmare fuel. But first, a word from our sponsors! Reginald, are you bored of your job doing what I can only assume is emptying tiny toilets for small rodents? Oh, that's not your job. You look like that's your job. If you want to improve your lot in life, then Data Camp is an online learning platform that will help you build data skills at your own pace with interactive courses and hands-on exercises. Not those kind of exercises, you moon-faced, half-witted buffoon. With no existing skills required, you could learn the fundamentals of Python, R, and SQL today, and eventually build your very own skill for that newfangled talking whiz-bang.
I don't want this incompetent making skills for me. He is a waste of waffle.
The Introduction to Python course will tell you all you need to know to learn one of the most popular programming languages on Earth. Choose from over 350 courses and start your journey today. Whether you want to build an Amazon skill or simply stop emptying tiny toilets for gerbils, Data Camp have got you covered. Use the link in my description and you can try Data Camp today for free. You can stop emptying that toilet now, Reginald. It's free, you blithering idiot. And now, back to our main feature. I am the least private person on the planet, and I am probably the biggest advocate on the internet for the cloud because I believe it to be a necessary evil to advance the technical industry by helping non-technical people buy into smart homes. But even I won't put a cloud-based security camera in my bedroom. Amazon's Ring employees have already been caught out spying on your driveway. 4 of them got fired for doing this. Why was it even possible? If you don't give your employees access to the feeds in the first place, the temptation is irrelevant. They won't be able to access the feed and there will be no problem. And Jeff, who I now assume lives in space, is like, fly my pretties, go do my bidding on Earth. So we're now going to trust that same company, not only with a feed to our driveway via our doorbell, but also with a camera that can float around our house. No thanks. If you read through Ring's privacy policy, it's full of weird things like, a small number of video recordings are viewed by our research and development team to improve Ring's product, services, and technology. Why? I mean, what do they need to see it for? Why do they need to literally see what's on the feed to do their diagnostics and their development and their research? It's just weird. It gets weirder though. It actually gets weirder than that. They go on to say, we do not sell your video recordings. We share video recordings with other parties only in accordance with our privacy notice. For a minute there, I thought they were selling it. They're just giving it away for free instead. What? Why do they need to give driveway footage to a third-party company? What is the value of that? And the little conspiracy theorist inside of me, and he's tiny, he's about this big, he's going, what the hell? What happened? Why is that happening? What's happening? And maybe all of the terms of service that I've been ticking over the years for my security cameras are giving away exactly those freedoms. I wouldn't know. I've never checked. But guess what? None of those cameras are a helicopter. This is Amazon's official marketing material for the Ring Always Home Cam.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. He's not going to do that. That's not what he's going to do. He's going to hit it. Really, really bloody hard. There goes your £250 camera. And now, he doesn't need to go around your house disabling all of your other cameras, because you bought into this genius concept that one camera can do it all if you just attach it to a helicopter. Pointless! As part of my research for this video, I stumbled across this article from Digital Trends. Digital Trends say, while a smart home ecosystem is... I don't know why I'm doing this accent. Just go with it. No matter the degree of panning and tilting that your home surveillance gear can muster, a camera is a stationary product, relegated to only one room in your home unless you move it to another. If only there were a way to get eyes on the whole home without investing in a fully fledged security system. You mean like perhaps having more than one camera? You moron! It's like the only solution in this guy's mind to having more than one room in his house is to attach propellers to a camera made by one of the worst smart home manufacturers in the industry. Shut up! With one of the worst reputations for security. In case you're still scratching your head going, well, what is the solution, Paul? Just put more than one camera in your house and be able to see all rooms simultaneously instead of having to wait for a drone to travel between rooms. Ridiculous! The camera is blinded when it's in its stand. This is being touted as a security benefit. Jeff Bezos is basically saying, people of Earth, you can trust us with your privacy. We've also blocked off the camera because we cannot be trusted. To be fair to Ring, I think they're just gonna try and alleviate the conspiracy theorists' concerns by saying, well, you know, the camera is hidden when it's in its base, it can't see you. Are they forgetting that it can do this? It can do that at any time. It makes no bloody difference whatsoever. All they've done is reduce the functionality of the camera. A manual shutter on a camera is a good idea, particularly from a marketing perspective when you know some of your audience are going to be paranoid and want to be able to put the shutter over the camera. I don't trust it! I don't trust you! And the toaster needs to stop looking at me! But when you've buried your camera in 3 inches of plastic for 99% of its life, when it can just pop out whenever it feels like it, it's just as ridiculous as making a spaceship in the shape of a massive ding-dong. My spaceship does not look like a giant cock! Does it, Mark? No, it doesn't! It can't even chase burglars to death. I want it to chase them to the ends of the earth. And I don't mean I want it to chase them off a cliff so they die. I want it to follow them until they die. I want it to follow them into pubs, being a little shame copter. So every time they go into a pub, the shame copter follows them, and they sit down, and then all their mates go, you've been out robbing again, you useless sack of Hashtag shame copter. Totally going to crowdfund that. People will buy it. It's 1080p. What century is this? Why is a £250 security camera only 1080p? And they've kept tight-lipped about what the frame rate is. And this gives me grave concerns. If you imagine a security camera on your wall produces quite a bit of blurring from a person moving in front of it, now imagine that the camera is also moving. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is actually going to produce really shoddy footage, and I haven't tried it. I don't know this for a fact. All I'm saying is the fact that it's only 1080p, which means they've cheaped out on the optics of your £250 camera, suggests that maybe the tight-lippedness surrounding the frame rate is for a reason. I think the reason is that they're hoping you're going to go, oh my god, it's a drone! It has a flying time of just 5 minutes and takes 2 hours to charge. 5 minutes on a 2-hour charge. 5 minutes won't get it round my 4-bedroomed house. But don't worry, it can only do 1 floor. Why would a drone that can fly not be able to go up my stairs? Why might that be? Could it be? Is it, Buy 2 of them! It has no two-way talk functionality, which means you can't talk to your burglars. You know, that functionality that exists on almost every other far cheaper camera. And it is noisy on purpose, in a move that Amazon are apparently calling privacy you can hear. Hark, my privacy. Wait a minute, no. If I can hear it, that's the opposite of privacy. If I can hear it in my house, that means it's come out of its stand when it shouldn't have done, and I can now hear the opposite of privacy. I can hear publicity. $250, 1080p, 5-minute battery life, can't go upstairs, and it's been produced by the same people that had to fire 4 members of staff for looking at your video feed. The camera only works whilst flying, and it can't be remote controlled, so is there any point to this thing at all? I do like the look of it. I do very much like the idea of it just coming and be like, wom, 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 get out of my house. But then it's gonna be like, 5-minute flight time exceeded, returning to the dock. Please don't rob the house whilst I charge for the next 2 hours. I'll buy one. It's a security drone, and I'm an idiot, so definitely going to do it. I think probably those attack robot dogs from Black Mirror are probably next. We're almost certainly doomed as a species, but it does look cool, doesn't it? I would urge you not to buy one until you've seen the reviews. I think you need to see for yourself just what 1080p footage looks like on a camera that's moving, and experience through somebody else the frustration of it not being able to go upstairs, and basically just how pointless it is overall. I will almost definitely buy one just to prove that to you, so if you're not subscribed already, do that. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. That'll tell YouTube's algorithms it was a good video, and more people should see it. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. If you ding the bell, it lets YouTube know that you want to be notified when I upload videos. These incredible people here are my patrons from Patreon, and it'll be their money that I'll use to buy this thing when the time comes. They are my big support structure. They're what make this channel happen. If you want to be one of those incredible people, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I'll flipping well love you forever. These are my Facebooks and my Twitters and my Instagrams. Come and hang out there, and we can be best friends. See you next time. Do I normally wink? Why did I just wink? Corporate greed! Corporate greed! Corporate greed! Corporate greed! Corporate greed! If only there were a way to get eyes on the whole home without investing in a full-fledged security system. Not my best work. I can't stop doing the accent now. Oh God, what if I've become that? What if I'm now that? What if I'm now like Gaz, Northern? Sorry, Gaz.